Hello everybody. Today I will be doing a short video on how to segregate the items from trial balance to prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. Suppose there are several items in the trial balance given. So from there, how we can choose what are the items that will be going to trading account, what are the items that will be going to profit and loss account, and what are the items of balance sheet. So we will learn the trick how to segregate the items. Okay, first let us go by the accounting equation. In our previous classes, I taught you that as per the accounting equation, how we segregate the transactions. We know that assets equals to liabilities. In a business, all assets are equals to liabilities. And if we expand the equation that has been explained in my previous videos, that assets plus expenses equals to capital, that is owner's equity, plus liabilities, that means outside liabilities. This is owner's equity, this is outside or other liabilities, plus if any type of revenue is generated from the business or any type of, you can say it, any type of income or gain. So, or in this side, you can say any type of losses. If we write this equation, A plus E, taking the initial C plus L plus R. Okay, so this is a simple equation that we have discussed in our previous classes while doing classification of transactions. So now I am not discussing all the details here. আমরা এই equationটা জানি. This is the left hand side of the equation and this is the right hand side of the equation. Okay. এইভাবে on the basis of this equation we classify the transactions and get the debit and credit. But now I am using this equation to classify the items that has been appeared in the trial balance to segregate them in the different accounts, final accounts. Okay, so these three are known as final accounts. When a question says prepare final accounts, then what are the three items that we have to prepare? We have to prepare the trading account, we have to prepare the profit and loss account and the balance sheet. This is not an account, but this is a statement. It is a picture of the business that is lying at the end of a certain period. Okay, so in my last video I have solved a problem or shown you how the accounts are prepared, but what are the basis of classifying the accounts, classifying, better to say, the accounts head into different accounts of this balance sheet? That is my today's topic. Now what we do in the trading account. In the trading account, we always keep in mind that we have to calculate the cost of goods sold. From there, what we calculate? We calculate the gross profit. For this calculation, to calculate the cost of goods sold, what are the things that are related with the purchase that will be appeared in the trading account? তার মানে এই কস্ট অফ গুডস সোল্ড বার করতে গেলে আমার কি পারচেজ লাগবে, আর অবশ্যই সেলস লাগবে, কারণ সেলেরই কস্টিংটা আমি বার করছি, যে গুডসটা সেল করা হয়েছে, দ্যাট মিনস দ্য গুডস দ্যাট আর সোল্ড ইন দ্য মার্কেট, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য কস্ট অফ দ্যাট গুডস, that is to be ascertained, then only we can ascertain the gross profit percentage or amount. Okay, তাহলে আমার এখানে সে কি লাগছে, পারচেজ লাগছে, সেলস লাগছে, আর কি লাগছে, the items that are directly related with purchase, যেগুলো ডাইরেক্টলি আমার পারচেজটাকে ইনফ্লুয়েন্স করছে, যেমন ধরো carriage inward, because this carriage inward means while purchasing a goods we are paying a carriage. Cartage, import duty, these are all related to purchase, so these items will be appeared in the trading account. ওকে, এখানে পারচেজ বলতে কিন্তু নেট পারচেজ বলছে, আর সেলস বলতে নেট সেলস বলছে। নেট পারচেজ মানে আমি যে পারচেজটা করেছি তার থেকে আমার পারচেজ রিটার্ন বাদ দেওয়ার পর যে পারচেজটা পাচ্ছি, পারচেজ লেস পারচেজ রিটার্ন is net purchase. Okay, that in the same manner, what is net sales? Net sales means the amount of total sales minus sales return. Okay, then we get the net sale item. So these items are given in the trading account. Along with that, if we want to calculate the cost of goods sold, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate first আমার যতটা সেল হয়েছে সেই সেলের সাথে নেট সেল, মানে সেলস বলতে নেট সেলস বলছি, তার সাথে আমার যা কস্ট অফ পারচেজ গুডসটার যা দাম সেটা, আর তার সাথে আরেকটা জিনিস আমাদের মাথায় রাখতে হবে, one thing is to be kept in mind that we have to exclude the stock that is lying as closing stock. That means the stock lying in the godown that is not sold. The stock that is not sold, that is also be taken into consideration. So in that case, what we will have to do, we have to exclude the amount of closing stock. So here closing stock will also come into the account. So these are the items that will appear in a trading account. So as trading account is a nominal account, দেখো এখানে these two accounts are nominal account. These two are nominal account. That means expenses, losses, income, gain, any type of this will appear in these two accounts. Our balance sheet কি থাকবে? Balance sheet থাকবে any type of liabilities and asset. তাহলে এইটা আর ক্যাপিটাল লায়াবিলিটি এই জিনিসগুলো কোথায় অ্যাপিয়ার করবে? ইন দ্য ব্যালেন্স শিট। বাট এক্সপেন্স, রেভিনিউ, এই দুটো জিনিস কোথায় যাবে? দিস আর দ্য আইটেমস অফ ট্রেডিং এন্ড প্রফিট এন্ড লস অ্যাকাউন্ট। তাহলে কোন এক্সপেন্সগুলো আবার ট্রেডিং এ নেবো আর কোন এক্সপেন্সগুলো আমরা প্রফিট এন্ড লস নেবো, তাহলে সেটাই আমরা এখানে বললাম। তাহলে ট্রেডিং এ আমরা বেসিক্যালি যে কস্ট অফ গুডস সোলসটা বার করি, তাহলে এই কস্ট অফ গুডস সোলস কি কি আইটেমের সাথে রিলেটেড? তাহলে এই আইটেম হচ্ছে সেলস এন্ড ক্লোজিং স্টকের সাথে রিলেটেড, আর তার সাথে পারচেজের সাথে আমার যে ধরনের এক্সপেন্স গুলো হচ্ছে, the expenses directly related with the purchase. This type of expenses are included in the trading account. যেমন আরেকটা আমি বললাম কি, import duty. This is also related with purchase. এছাড়া আরো নানান টাইপ, any type of direct expenses. ঠিক আছে, এবার আসি indirect expense, or what are the items that are shown in profit and loss account. This is also a nominal account. তাহলে এখানে কি indirect expenses গুলো আসছে? তাহলে এই এক্সপেন্স গুলো কি? যেমন ধরো অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটিভ এক্সপেন্স, সেলিং and distribution expense. This type of expenses appear in the profit and loss account. What are the administrative expenses? Suppose rent, salary, printing, stationery. These are the types of administrative expenses. Selling, distribution, headache, আমার promotion, advertisement, promotions, expenses, any type of selling expenses, transportation, or এই ট্রান্সপোর্টেশনের মধ্যে কি আসছে? ক্যারেজ আউটওয়ার্ড, মানে যেটা সেল করতে আমার যে ক্যারেজটা দিতে হচ্ছে, that is carriage outward. So these type of expenses are shown in the profit and loss account. And balance sheet আমি কি বলেছি? Balance sheet shows all the assets and liabilities item. Assets and liabilities uh, are shown in the balance sheet. Okay, তাহলে first we have to classify the items and then we will post it in the according account. Okay. Now let us take a small example and classify it. This is a I will not solve the problem as a whole. Suppose I will not post it in the trial balance. In my last class, I have shown it how we have done the final account, how we prepare the final accounts. But in this class, I will only show how we classify it, how we কিভাবে আমরা এক একটা অ্যাকাউন্টে এটা কোন অ্যাকাউন্টে কি শো করছে সেটা, সেজন্য আমি এখানে এক একটা অ্যাকাউন্টের গায়ে আমি এটা লিখে দেবো যে এটা কোন অ্যাকাউন্টে যাবে। ঠিক আছে? Suppose this is a trial balance given and you have to prepare in the books of Danny a final accounts. You have to prepare the final account. So what we will have to do when I'm writing it balance sheet, my initials will be for that P by S. For profit and loss account, I will write PL, and for trading account, I will write T. Okay. So first we will be classifying the items and you will solve the problem and send it to me in my number table. If there is any query, you can ask me there. Uh, you can mail me also. My mail ID is also given in the previous part of the video. Okay, let us start with the problem. First, land and building. Land and building means it's an asset. So where assets are shown? Assets are shown in the balance sheet. So I'm writing here, it's a balance sheet. Purchase. It is related with uh, the cost of goods sold. It's a trading item, so I will am writing it. It's a nominal. Purchase means expense. Expense has been done to purchase the goods. So it's a type of nominal expense. Nominal, it's a part of nominal account. We have two nominal accounts, trading and PL, but purchase will show in the trading account. Return inward. It is also a part of nominal account, so it will be also shown in credit. What is written in what? Is it purchase return or is it sales return? It is a sales return. When stocks are returned by the customers to whom we have sold goods. So it's a trading item. It will be deducted from the sales to get the net sales. Okay. Traveling expenses. Traveling expenses is not related with the purchase, not directly related, but it's uh, a nominal expense and it will be shown in the PL account. Printing and stationery, this is also a PL. Cash at bank, again this is an asset. Asset will go in the balance sheet. Discount allowed. Discount allowed is related with sales, but this is related to sales. This is a selling and distribution expenses, not required to compute or take into consideration to compute cost of goods sold. That so it's a expense and where we will these are all expense and where it will be shown, it will be shown in the PL account. Miscellaneous expense, by name it is telling that it's expense, so it will be in the PL account. Sundry debtors, it's an asset. Asset will be shown in the balance sheet. Postage. Postage is also an administrative item, so it will be it is an expense. Nature of this account is expense and it will be shown in the PL account. Furniture, it's an asset. It will be shown in the balance sheet. Cash in hand. Cash in hand is also an asset. It will be shown in the balance sheet. Motor car, it's an asset. It will also be shown in the balance sheet. Investment is also an asset and it will be shown in the balance sheet. Stock, you see the date. It's 1/4/2022. That means this is the opening stock. This is the closing date and here this is the opening stock. Stock is we will take into consideration this opening stock while calculating the cost of goods sold. So it's a expense, but it will be not shown in PL, but it is related with purchase and it will be shown in the trading account because while calculating the cost of goods sold, we have to take the consideration of the stock lying in the godown at the beginning of the period. Got it? Next, interest on bank loan. Interest is an expense, but it is not a direct expense. It's an indirect expense. It will be shown in the profit and loss account. Next, salary. Salary is also a PL item. It's also a nominal account item expense. Carriage inward is also expense. Will shown in the trading account because carriage inward is related with purchase. Next is advertisement. Advertisement is also an expense and it will be shown in PL account because it is an indirect expense. Sales. Sales we know it will be shown in the trading account as it is used to calculate the cost of goods sold. Okay. Next, income from investment. This is a income or revenue. Where the revenue will be shown? Revenue will be shown in the PL account. So this is an item of PL. This is an indirect income. This is not related with the goods. This income is not related with the goods. What we are dealing with, okay, it is related with the investment item. We have sold the investment what we have made and from there we have earned something. So it's an indirect income. This indirect income will be is a part of revenue that will appear in the profit and loss account. Again, secured loan. Loan is also a liability. This is a liability and this is a part of balance sheet. Okay, this is liability and it will be shown in the balance sheet. Capital. Capital is also a liability because the business has to repay the proprietor of the firm or business. Okay, so this is also liability, and liability, all the assets and liabilities are shown in the balance sheet. So here what we show, we show in these two, we show all the expenses and revenue. And here we show all the assets and liabilities. Very easy to remember. Bills payable. This is also a liability item. It will be shown in the balance sheet. Liability side of the balance sheet. Sundry creditors. It is also a liability. It will be shown in the balance sheet. Return of work. This is a item that is related to purchase. The item that has been returned to the suppliers. So this is related with the purchase. So it's a trading item. It's an expense. Expense that is reducing. When we are returning something, the liability of the suppliers is reduced. So expense is also reduced. So return outward is a trading item as it is related with the purchase. Discount received. Discount received is a type of gain. So this is an item of PL. This is a type of gain. Because of the discount received, we don't have to pay more money. It is a indirect expense, or it is indirect income or gain that will be shown in the PL credit side. Drawings. Drawings means we are taking something out of the capital. It is reducing the amount of capital. So it's a balance sheet item. We will deduct the amount of drawings from the capital. So it's a balance sheet item. Drawings is a part of capital. Okay. Bills or liability, it is reducing the liability. So when the liability is reduced, it will be deducted from the capital amount. It will be shown in the balance sheet. Bills receivable. It is just like debtors. So it is also asset, and asset will be shown in the balance sheet. Establishment expense, by the name itself, it's a expense and it will be shown in the PL. It's a nominal account and it will be shown in the PL as it is a indirect expense. It is not related, it's an establishment expense, that means it's related with the administrative cost. Okay. Now closing stock, what I said, this is a part of trading account. Closing stock is not shown in the trial balance, as when the trial balance is prepared, the closing stock is not valid. So it is given in the note of the account. Okay. So this is the basis how we, now we will just prepare, we will post the items or show the certain items in the different accounts and will prepare the final accounts. So for ease, what you will do when you will get a trial balance, it will be easier for you if you mark it like this with pencil first, and then afterwards you uh, put it in the accounts and balance them. Okay. Okay, now we can sum up that in the trading account from our last discussion. This is the format what I have showed in my last video. So you see, we will draw the trading account in the books of, we write the name of the person, all the expenses. So we will record all the expenses that are related to purchase. Or in my last example, what I have discussed, all the expenses relating to purchase and cost of goods sold will be recorded in this side. Revenue items will be recorded in the credit side. Why? Because this is a nominal account. All expenses and losses are debited and all incomes and gains are credited. Okay, so the to find out the cost of goods sold, we will be doing the entries in this manner. Okay, in case we will be getting here gross profit, that will be transferred to trading account. That will be transferred to the trading account. So when we will get gross profit, you see in trading account, if the debit side total is greater than the credit side, it is gross loss. That means if the expenses, it's a simple logic. Expenses is greater than whatever income is done. Then that is the case of loss. If the reverse is true, that means income is greater than expenses, then it will be a profit. Then there will be some amount of profit made. Okay. So in profit and loss account, again this is a nominal account. We will record all the indirect expenses in the debit side and all the indirect revenue or income in the credit side. In this sum, the interest on investment will be recorded in this side because this is an indirect income. We are not getting uh, or generating income from any goods sold. Okay, that we are trading with. Okay, যে জিনিসটা বিক্রি করছি, আমরা যেটার বিজনেস করি সেই জিনিসটা বিক্রি করে আমরা লাভ করিনি বা আমরা ইনকাম জেনারেট করিনি। আমরা একটা সেপারেট জিনিস, একটা ইনভেস্টমেন্ট, একটা অ্যাসেট বিক্রি করে আমি প্রফিট পেয়েছি, তাহলে বা ইনকাম হয়েছে, সেটা আমার একটা ইনডাইরেক্ট ইনকাম, দ্যাট উইল বি শোন ইন দ্য প্রফিট লস, and in the balance sheet you see all the liabilities will be this side and all the assets will be recorded in this. You do the sum. If there is any query, ask me in my WhatsApp number, or you can mail me also. Okay, thank you.